We shipwreck Cruel. We shipwreck Cruel. We shipwreck Cruel. I got these bird game bitches that can't stand me. Titty man, they cause she touched in Miami. On my floor, top of the line.
Hold on, he right here. He right here. Biggie.
What's up, beloved?
What's up, beloved?
What's going on, man? Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. I'm just trying to get situated. How the brother, man?
What's going on, Max? We don't need this.
Nah, I ain't, look, that ain't me. I ain't, listen. That wasn't me. When we went up in there, when I went in the club, bro, I had 2 whole other records that wasn't even in that chapter when I was on that, with that regime. The nigga Flex said, he don't got no records. He only got Pen and Tail. I said, all right, we only was doing like one, maybe 2 songs.
Right.
Then the 2 hooks of Pen and Tail. And then play the Grand Crew joint. So now, I'm just saying what's up, embracing the nigga. I'm like, I ain't know what was going on. I ain't even know the words to this. I was just improvising because I was performing for my craft. They paid to see the Don, and I was giving them a show. It's the equivalent of this. You got 2 wrestlers and some wrong in the ring. Do this, and the cameras is rolling. Do they stop or do they keep wrestling? You gotta. So that's all that was.
Nah, though, Max, that one right there, that's supposed to be breaking crack.
I'm saying, I'm not the DJ. I'm not trying to diss, bro. And I'm gonna just keep it straight. If I want to diss a nigga, I go in there and do something crispy. I'm not gonna spit that old. I ain't even know the words to that old.
Right.
I could go in the stew right now. Any 100 of them, I got access to, and lay some for any nigga on the planet. But that ain't where I'm at.
So that was Flex. That was Flex.
Listen, that was all Flex.
Alright.
Don't shoot the mother messenger. Cause I don't play the record. Told me he only had 1 record. Played Pen and Tail, and then when I'm on the stage in my zone, performing for my crowd, what I got paid to do, plays the Grand Crew freestyle.
That's nasty. That's nasty, but I just want you to, I'm glad that you can let the world know this. And I just want to say this because I was trying to find Black. Because all the blame was going on Black. Like, yo, Black, how you let that go on? Like, how you even do sound check let that go? But we know it's Flex. But listen, we having you home, Max. Yo, listen, all them love you, all them love Jim, all them love Cam, Mace, all them world, everybody.
I love niggas too. You heard?
We don't need that, man. Yo, listen, we know everything that happened. That's 18 years ago. Y'all niggas was kids. We need y'all together, bro. If y'all can't, you know what I mean, put that difference to the side, but at least just keep it peaceful.
Let me tell you something. We all family, man. We all got wives. It was a different time. I'm not out here disrespecting nobody, lady. It was a different time. If somebody felt offended from the last night performance, to anybody who I've offended, my bad, I apologize. Sincerely apologize from the bottom of my heart. But it wasn't a diss for nobody. I was just improvising, just to keep y'all up to speed. All right? You already know the internet been crazy since I've been out trying to make some, and what it ain't is. So that's just the enemy trying to tap in to the 5D cosmic layer and push some live out there that niggas not even into. I'm running around here with my kids and I'm getting money.
Max B made a surprise visit in New Jersey Friday night, and the venue erupted. He is currently very well liked, recently released, and frequently schedules back-to-back performances and appearances. As soon as he stepped onto the stage and played a couple of his great hits, the internet was instantaneously lit aflame this morning. Every blog is reporting the same news. During a live performance, Max B made fun of Jim Jones and Chrissy. The moment he accomplished it, the entire situation altered quickly. The song that Max B played was a nod to a previous song in which he was well known for incorporating his own style into well-known beats, such as a beats wave. If you weren't familiar with Max B or that era, this was his distinctive technique, taking the hottest tracks and flipping them. This time, he created his simple Ground Crew remix using the instrumental from Jim Jones and Ron Brow's Pop Champagne. He kept the lyrics unaltered and made mention of simple Grand Cru Henny rather than champagne. The line that truly caused an uproar was when he said, "Now these bird gang bees, they can't stand me." Jimmy is furious because Chrissy touched it out in Miami. That line has been around since the old DVD and interview days. And watching him perform it again on stage had the entire crowd losing control. Max B heavily promoted the line back in the day, and everyone remembers how controversial it was. But for Jim Jones, things feel different because Chrissy was and is his girlfriend. Now his fiancé, and they continue to be a solid couple. Naturally, a fresh round of controversy erupted as soon as the video appeared on blogs today. Now, Max B is attempting to clear the air. According to reports, he had phone conversations with a few others, and the audio was circulated until it was transmitted straight to academics. It also appeared on a Max B fan website framed as, "This is the real story behind what happened last night." The message stated that Max B was not truly aiming to disrespect Jim Jones during his performance. This report claims that Max B, who was unexpectedly on stage, had to improvise to keep the momentum going while Funk Flex played the song at random. This is where things become trickier though. As I noted previously, who put that track list together? Who decided that music should even be an option? Max B has far larger records he could have performed. Choosing We Sipping Greg Coe is a startling move. The song's excellent pace and suspenseful plot made it popular at the time. Seeing it arise last night made everyone ask, "Wait, this is the one you're performing?" The power of the moment was lost the second it happened, and I recollect thinking, this doesn't seem right at all. I even questioned who initially chose the track in my earlier research. Did the DJ merely sneak that music in? Or did Max B personally send those songs over beforehand? Now Max B is asserting, no, that's not what went down. He is putting the blame directly on Funk Flex, claiming Flex was the one who unexpectedly placed that album on. To be honest, because I wasn't present, I have no idea exactly who did what. But I will say this, if Funk Flex played that track, there is no chance it was an accident. That man understands exactly what he's doing. He was hunting controversy, chasing headlines, and chasing that attention spike. In order to stimulate discussion and improve the algorithm, he wanted the big CS chaos. Disagreement, confusion, conflict, and confrontation all wrapped up in one chaotic moment. Honestly, it felt like someone purposefully introduced crashing out energy into the mix because no one just chooses that album from Max B's collection. Anyone who knows Max B understands. That's not the go-to tune for a show. Therefore, you knew it would spark something if you chose to play that. If that's what actually happened, you knew it would cause controversy, spark drama, and quickly become a hot subject. In any case, Funk Flex is going to take advantage of this opportunity. He is the kind of person who can start a wildfire from a tiny spark. He's undoubtedly already preparing a reaction, getting ready to launch 100 bombs in the air as he always does. I can just imagine him announcing a new show, hopping on the mic, telling his side, and slamming those bomb drops every 2 seconds just to stir everything up again. However, if you listen closely to that phone call, you can hear someone playing the position of peacekeeper in the center, attempting to calm everything down and say, "Bro, we're good. Relax, we're not doing all that tonight." They were telling both parties that everyone has families, that they are all from Harlem, and that the intention is for everyone to move on rather than become bogged down in meaningless drama. Max B goes so far as to say, "Hey bro, I'm not trying to disrespect anybody's wives or girls." Given that Jim Jones had children and that his son is already an adult, he was not targeting anyone's family. These males are approaching 50. However, people have been waiting for years in the hopes that they will collide once more, that there will be drama, and that there will be another back and forth, similar to what happened in 2009. Some fans will argue it's just music. But when someone feels that their spouse has been disrespected, that stops being just a lyric. It turns into a personal matter. Indeed, Jim Jones made remarks regarding Max B prior to his return home. And yeah, Jim made it clear he wasn't supporting him, stating F Max B, and that he wasn't dealing with him. But it doesn't mean Max B is out here trying to drag his family just to keep the rivalry alive. Now, here is where things get even wilder, because once the clip kept spreading this morning, a whole new wave of voices chimed in. People began speculating that Max B was merely attempting to put an end to the matter, because he is aware that the business is currently keeping a tight eye on him. Every step he makes is being analyzed, and he is trying to maintain a clean image to keep his current momentum alive. To be honest, that makes perfect sense. He just arrived home. His bookings are increasing. And he is likely trying to avoid being dragged back into old Harlem drama that should have been settled years ago. In actuality, though, the internet loves debate, and people began misrepresenting the facts right away. Some were behaving as though this would be the catalyst to rekindle the entire conflict, despite Max B clearly declaring he was not intending to disrespect anyone. The blogs, however, continued to push the narrative that he had directly challenged Jim Jones on stage. Meanwhile, Jim Jones has not spoken a word yet, and that silence has everyone guessing. Is he not paying attention? Is he holding off on speaking till the appropriate time? Is he letting Funk Flex deal with the dispute first? Nobody knows. However, supporters are already taking sides as though a civil war in Harlem is about to break out again. Rest assured, when Jim Jones finally speaks, social media will suddenly explode. Everyone knows that a single sentence from him might transform the entire dynamic overnight. But here comes the wild part. Behind the scenes, sources connected to both parties are suggesting the animosity is much deeper than the public is aware of. There are rumors that some past issues between them were never fully resolved, which is why any minor disagreement quickly turns into a big one. Even if Max B insists he is not trying to disparage Jim Jones or Chrissy, the shared past is so significant that anything connected to that plot immediately creates a massive cultural buzz. At the same time, industry veterans who truly know these folks were trying to quickly de-escalate matters. Some of them were calling around pleading, "Bro, we're not doing this again. Give that man a chance to shine. Let's all move on." They know Max B is striving to rebuild his life. And Jim Jones has also been going forward with interviews, businesses, and shows. Nobody wants to witness two legendary figures from Harlem escalate a minor disagreement into something far more serious than it needs to be. But the internet does not care about peace. Drama is popular on the internet. So once Max B's clip went viral, everyone started acting as if he went on stage, deliberately scheming mischief, even though the man stated he wasn't aiming at anyone's family. The blogs kept fueling the situation as if it were a new disc war. Now the entire culture is waiting for one thing: Jim Jones's response. The second Jim responds, whether calmly or forcefully, it will undoubtedly shake the entire conversation and rapidly drive this story into a completely new chapter. He was asked about the whole event right before Max B came home. Even then, Jim Jones ignored the subject entirely and declined to comment on it. As a result, many people thought they had finally found the moment they had been waiting for when this video became viral. This is exactly the kind of drama some fans have been hoping to see pop off again. But if both sides preserve their composure, things do not have to go horribly. Nowadays, everyone is older and things can easily become serious when family is brought up. Honestly, they might as well just move on. As a friend stated on the phone call, "Bro, you don't have to be partners if you want to squash it, but let's just keep the peace." And I greatly admire that sentiment. Now, tell me what you all think about this entire circumstance. Make sure you subscribe to Crazy Ha before you depart. Share the video, add a comment, and hit the like button. Please click that button to promote this video as well. You don't have to pay for it, but it means a lot to me. I'm grateful.